Welcome back to the GSL Kodes WCS Korea Season 3. We just had the sickest match. If you just turned it on, oh, I pity you.
No kidding. Do not miss that.
But actually, at the same time, I'm jealous that you get to watch DRG against Innovation for the first time, because that was one of the best ZBTs, TVZs we've ever seen.
Yeah, best TVZ series overall that I have seen here at Kodes.
Amazing
for a best of 3.
DRG bringing it to a whole nother level, man.
Every single game was so epic, so impressive, so incredible. The play so perfect, the execution so flawless. It was like watching just like 2 supercomputers in chess play against each other. You know what I mean? Like,
it was much better than that.
Actually, that's true. It was much better than that.
It was much better than that. It was like, it's hard to even say, because the thing is, Starcraft is the hardest thing there is. So like, I can be like, well, it's like watching Batman attack Batman and like just having that fight. It's like, well, no, I mean, Batman it's easier to be Batman, a billionaire who fights crime and is a ninja, than to be DRG or Innovation. Much easier.
I can't believe how good. I cannot believe how good that last series was.
It's so good. Like, we could actually just talk about it through this next TVP.
Just keep talking about it. Be like, what about that other part where, you know?
Yeah. Remember when
that Widow Mine push right there?
It's pretty awesome, man. But anyways, I mean, this is the loser match, guys. Hero, he played really disappointingly against Innovation, got bopped. GuMiho, he played pretty well against DRG, but as we saw, DRG actually is like an unstoppable force. So who knows how good these guys are going to truly play today in this next match.
Yeah, who knows, man. Their map's going to be Whirlwind. That was too bad. Hero, he did get bopped pretty badly. But then again, it was against Innovation. Fortunately, if Hero wins this, he's got to go up against Innovation again, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. This is the losers match here at GSL Kodes. In the upper left, the only Protoss in our group. He is
CJN2's Hero.
One of our gum chewers. Got to keep an eye on them, man. The bottom right, we have our Terran player, the Tau Terran himself. He is
FXO GuMiho.
We got to get a list of all the gum chewers, all the guys that chew gum.
He is not one of them.
He's not. And then I'm going to go to a gum sponsor. I'm going to go to a gum company, get him a gum sponsor. He only chews juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
When he plays.
Did you chew gum as a kid?
No, I did not.
Do you chew gum now?
Not really.
Not really.
Not like if I'm out and somebody like offers me a stick of gum, I might be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, not. Okay, here, like,
I'll be crazy tonight. I'll have a stick of gum.
I'm feeling a little crazy. No, I don't generally do it. But what about you?
No, I don't chew gum.
Yeah, I'm just not that into it. Like, if you ever see me chewing gum, it means like somebody offered me gum, and I'm like, all right.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bring gum and offer it to you. See what you do. All right.
Then I'm gonna be like, no, and you'll be like, I wasted all my money on this gum.
Not just. I would be like, you lied. You lied to me.
I gotta say this in the next Kodes, and I'll be like, please don't.
Please don't tell him I'm a liar.
Please don't tell him I'm a liar.
I make everything up. I don't chew gum.
I want people to think I'm cool. We got the, everything's very standard so far here for both of these guys. GuMiho doing, I think, probably the best build you can do on this map against Protoss, because you're so far away from each other.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's the command center first. Pretty solid overall against Protoss most of the time, especially here, as you say. I kind of like, by the way, the pylon at the ramp of Hero. I'm trying to think exactly the reason he did it, because there's a few different reasons that you could have possibly made a pylon at your ramp. You know, see the SCV try to pop up. Sometimes the SCV will check and then build an eBay or something. Maybe that'll queue him, or could use it for buildings later on, like Robo on low ground. Could be to be able to wall in if he has to against some crazy SCV pull. I don't know. I like seeing little tiny things like that.
Is he actually going to get this SCV before this finishes? That would suck.
No. You're not supposed to lose SCVs to probes in Starcraft
Don't lose SCVs to probes.
Starcraft 1
Hot tip.
Pro would have like 4 kills right now.
And the StarCraft 1 probes were like the best unit in the game, man. For harass, it was actually insane. When and there was, you could build on top of the gas, like a pro, and then like go and like take one of the gases out, and then I mine a mineral, even though he's holding the gas, so that you lost a mineral and a gas.
And then you would
probably build a pylon
in my mineral line,
on the factory
4
location.
SCVs.
Yeah.
Try to lift the barracks. Lay a pylon.
What's so funny is in StarCraft 1, if you in early game PvT, if you do it right with the probe, you can just kill them with a goon rush. If the guy's like not an expert, you can actually put the pylon next to the factory add-on.
Yeah.
And then when they lift, if they didn't make a marine, like right away, you could just run the probe then under the factory after it's lifted off.
Yeah. My favorite thing is if a Terran doesn't make a marine, and I'm in their base and they're trying to attack. They're like building add-ons. If you're going to get a pylon under that in StarCraft 2, it's actually hilarious.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
By the way, this is definitely a bit different this game in a couple ways. So we have Hero going for quite a quick robo, but okay, the Forge is right after. So this is pretty standard overall. Sometimes Hero likes to go Forge first, but for GuMiho, he actually changed up the build just slightly. Like he went. This is like an older form of Command Center first, where you only get 2 Raxes and then the gas, and that's what he's going for. So a little bit quicker tech than the current, like, most popular meta of the matchup. Yeah. Speaking of which, meta tomorrow morning, 11 a.m.
Oh yeah, check
Korean
that out, guys,
time.
for sure.
Was traveling last 2 weeks. That's why there's no show. Can't be on an airplane and do meta. Sorry.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be nice.
Hey guys, I'm on an airplane right now. Like these people are trying to sleep. Hold on. You like getting more peanuts and stuff like that?
By the way, the Hellion on the way.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. I really like GuMiho's TVP overall. He does a lot of like slightly different stuff, a lot of wonkier stuff. Sometimes you'll even see him grab some siege tanks. Sometimes you'll see like Cloaked Banshee. Not too often, but I'm interested to see what he's going to do. Is he going to make any more Hellions? Yeah, second Hellion. Okay.
Yeah.
So we might see like either a Marine push with a Hellion drop in the main. I'm not really exactly sure what his plan is, but Hellion's being pushed out now towards that Watchtower, and so at least he is going to see if there's Hellions out.
Oh my God, he didn't. Okay, are you? I was like, are you really not going to get that probe? Now, I feel like after that, DRG innovation game, I think I've got depression aritosis.
Do you?
Because I don't think I can ever see a series that good. All DBZ ever again.
All the serotonin got used up in your brain already for the day.
Yeah. And now I'm just sad.
Well, think of it this way, like, those two, there's a decent chance they will hit again in this tournament. They're both so good.
I'm so excited.
Imagine that. That would be a best of 5, maybe.
You're making me so excited. My little toes are going to make a little fist. Terran going to push out here. Now with what the Protoss has, again, this is just pressure. This is not, unless another bop happens. I don't think it will. He can get him to actually maybe bait out the Nexus cannon here. And he's going to come out here. Twilight Council halfway done, by the way.
And you know what? He's not even
going to try.
Like he's committing really, and. Yeah, do you really want to... No. See,
No.
he hit 3 Stalkers there, because he's like, yeah, no, come force this. I just have sentries.
He's actually going to... I think he's still going to go.
Because he can kill all those. Now, hold on. This is important. A 3 Hellion drop in this main base, but there's already a really well-placed photon cannon. Look at that. The Nexus cannon goes off. In the meantime, we do have the Marines at the front, and the Marines are at the front.
Here we are. And
did he kill the sentries? He killed all the sentries.
Yeah, he killed all sentries.
Whoa, really nicely done by GuMiho.
I love what we saw there. He baited out that Nexus cannon, got in there. It's funny that we're still seeing this work so effectively, but some of these guys are so good at this. Harass when somebody's on 2 base, first 2 base. 1 drop in the main, 1 the front. I mean, you gotta. Will you see a drop coming in like that? You might as well just throw up the force fields, not let the Marines in beforehand.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean.
That's
like, it's every time now. There's no pro that just like drops just the Hellions there. So I hope
see what
this
you're
works.
saying. That's actually a great tip for like up and coming players to just kind of deal with it, so you don't just suddenly like lose the game because you lost 3 sentries. Like sometimes when I see too much stuff happen at once, I just force field my entrance and go deal with it. Know your limitations.
They're both getting the 3rd base now. It's pretty neck and neck so far. Although losing those sentries for the Protoss, that does hurt.
It's pretty painful to lose 3, right? Yeah, the Hellions died, and he probably ended up losing like a Marine or 2, but he doesn't care about those. Killing 3 sentries early game when your opponent is... Look at everything that hero's trying to do, right? He's going Blink, he's going Colossus, he's getting Templar Archives, and the way he's going about this is so fast. With the third base as well, like this is not quite as quickly as he normally does it, right? He normally gets that Templar Archives after 3 or 4 Colossus, but this is during the second one, so... Pretty greedy overall, especially if you lose that sentry, or 3 sentries.
Okay, cleaning up those SCVs. And just edging out a little bit here.
Yeah, he wants to mix it up right now. If he can pick off anything before this army gets too scary, that is fantastic.
Okay, now, I was going to say, GuMiho can actually spread out here. Oh, I spoke too soon. A second Colossus comes up now. And this is some incredible control here by Hero.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job.
Yeah.
He's very good with Blink Stalkers. I think that's the best part of his Protoss vs. Terran control, in my opinion, for sure. And you know what? He has Psystorm on the way. And that is one thing that this guy absolutely loves. Oh, my God, by the way. He made 2 Colossus without range. This is something that's old. This is really
smart
from Wings
because...
of Liberty.
Yeah, because people used to... I mean, you know, a lot of people want to just commit with these Colossi, but here you just get enough out. The Terran makes Vikings, but you're not really dependent on that. It's just a transition out of it.
A player of GuMiho's level might realize, you know, oh, that's 1 Colossus. You're trying to trick me. You're going 1 Colossus Storm. But 2 Colossus, as soon as you see the second, they both do damage. You're like, okay, you're going Colossus.
I can't believe, by the way, Hero has his Observer, like, right-clicked, or he did for a while. Yeah, he had it right-clicked on the army.
I think it's because he's using so much gas, he can't make other ones. He needs to stay alive until Psystorm's done, basically.
Yeah,
he needs to make sure.
But that's why I'm shocked he's right-clicked on the army, because then you just scan it and see it.
It is very true. Well, you're going to see it a lot quicker that way.
Okay, Terran army again bunched up here, moving out again. 138 to 165. GuMiho. Whoop.
Here it comes.
Wait, Storm's not done yet, right?
Yeah, it is done.
It is done.
Yeah,
right.
he got it really quick this game with this different build, but he doesn't have Thermal Lance. He does have +2 armor. Charge is about to finish. He does have Blink, and he has a lot of High Templars against no Ghosts. So if he hits his Storms just right, he's going to be fine because he has 6 Storms.
He baits out the Nexus Kid, and now he'll probably go for the 3rd here. No?
Oh, here we go. Those SCVs are over here, and nice Storms so far. Yeah, those will do the job right there, but he needs maybe... No, I think he actually might have enough now.
Okay, the Vikings are going to wipe out the rest of these Colossi, but actually... GuMiho got completely owned there.
He got dealt with. This is what happened right there.
He got slain.
You know, this was a really tricky build. Like, it's so popular to do SCV pulls right now because Protosses are so good once they actually get Colossus and Templar.
Yes.
GuMiho thought he was hitting it right. Because, as you said, you're like, Psystorm isn't done, right? It's like, well, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't
because he has 2 Colossus, but he skipped Thermal Lance, he skipped the 3rd Colossus, went right into Psystorm. It was a really tricky build. It was actually a nice play
by Hero because GuMiho fell right into the trap.
He did. He did. He hit the button and he fell into the alligator pit.
Yeah. And now I think we're probably going to see Hero just try to counterattack, push in, and see if he can't start taking out these expansions here.
He's got a ton of charge loss right now. A couple Archons, a Psystorm coming up from behind, a Colossus, still without range, but still worthwhile.
And the Archons here are going to be able to do a lot more damage. He does back out the wait for these reinforcements. That was, perfect. Just the right amount of time to spend in there. We've got a time warp now. It's going to make these charge lots very, very good. Not the best Storm there, storming mostly his own units, but still, he's just doing enough damage. I think this should be the beginning of the end here if you can see Zealots pass these Stalkers.
Well, the Zealots look like they are going to get past a little bit. Still doing a lot of damage. More High Templars coming in, but no, doesn't have any energy for that. The thing is, the damage is still being dealt. He has Zealots at that 3rd base, which is the really important part
Terran
of the thing.
Can't engage into that time warp right now.
No, you don't want to walk into
Well, he could if he wanted to, but it wouldn't go well.
Yeah.
He's an autonomous human brain with free will. He can actually do whatever he wants.
That is true, Tasis.
Third base picked up here.
He's killed too many SCVs. 38 workers have died. Of course, a lot of that was with the attack, but the 3rd base has to be lifted off. Hero has 3 bases. He has all the tech. He's adding a 2nd Robo. His Thermal Lance is about to finish. GuMiho's trying to just somehow kill this army and then be able to rally back, but it's not going to happen.
This Colossus is still alive somehow. Will just now be taken out. And yeah, I mean, There's really nothing he can do. You got to remember also in that big attack from the Terran, he sent all his SCVs into that army. And he was actually making the Zealot stance there. GG.
Well, GuMiho has to be feeling kind of sad. This is not going his way today. He actually just got completely duped by Hero.
Yeah.
And,
that was actually a trap. That was a setup there. GuMiho thought he had that perfectly timed out. He gets there, he's like, what? All these storms come down in his army. He sees 2 Colossi. He goes, oh my god.
It's a painful way to lose right there, but he's going to be more on guard for something like that in this next game. What will Hero do this next game? He's really shown a lot of flexibility today. He's not just like trying to play solid. He's really mixing up his play, using builds that you really don't see that often, but because I'm sure GuMiho looked at all his games and like, oh, there's a good chance I'll hit Hero at some point in this group.
Yeah.
And he's not really using quite the style that he normally uses, but he uses stuff that looks close enough that you might question it and be like, okay, I think I can hit an SCV timing or something like that. But like Hero is playing different enough and with enough different strategies that this is pretty difficult. Thing is, if he hits Innovation again, what's that going to look like? Because it didn't look pretty last time.
It did not look pretty last time, man. And I'm pretty sure Innovation is still 100% sure that he's going to get out of this group. He's probably a little bit miffed that DRG took him out like that. But yeah, Innovation just...
He wants to be in a taxi on the way home right now.
Yeah. He, well, either way, the final map should be good. Hopefully, Hero wins this. He can do a good job here against Innovation. But right now, you got to take it one step at a time. And that's where we're at. We're here in the losers round. Let's see if Hero wins here or if GuMiho comes back.